He's not useless, he just hasn't found the right place to show what he can do. SpongeBob has a cousin named Stanley. He's the only tall member of the Sponge family, but he's terrible at every job he tries. So his parents force him to move in with SpongeBob. Stanley quickly shows off his bad habits. He eats everything in the fridge. Then he turns the bathroom into a complete mess. After that, he becomes obsessed with the TV. But the TV can't take it anymore and blows up. When Stanley finds out SpongeBob works at the Krusty Krab, he gets really jealous. He wants a career of his own, too. So SpongeBob decides to help Stanley discover his strengths. He introduces Stanley to Squidward. Squidward gets so freaked out that he immediately packs up everything and calls a cab to move away. Next, they head over to Sandy's lab. SpongeBob introduces Stanley. When Stanley goes to shake Sandy's hand, his teeth accidentally rip through Sandy's suit. Watching Sandy fly into the air, SpongeBob decides to take Stanley to Patrick. Patrick has Stanley sit in a chair and starts showing him how to zone out and do nothing. Obviously, Stanley can't do it. He just can't sit still. There's no way he can relax and zone out. Patrick decides he's not worthy of learning the art of doing nothing. So SpongeBob takes Stanley to the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs warmly welcomes SpongeBob and hires Stanley as a cashier. Stanley soon gets his very first customer. To celebrate the historic moment, he takes a picture with the customer while he's supposed to be working, completely ignoring everyone else still waiting in line. To clean up the mess he's made, SpongeBob steps in and handles the register. But when SpongeBob gets back to the kitchen, he finds that Stanley has broken his spatula. SpongeBob finally reaches his breaking point. He snaps and admits that Stanley was behind every single disaster. But Mr. Krabs suddenly comes up with a brilliant idea. The next day, everyone shows up for work. Stanley walks over to the chum bucket next door and happily greets Plankton. The boss can't believe he's just found such an incredible chef. The next second,